Good morning and welcome to Newsfirst Primetime Sunrise.
Hello there, a very good morning and welcome to Newsfirst Primetime Sunrise with me, Shane Silva. As always, let's start off with a look at your headlines. The casting of postal votes to commence today. Indo-Lanka fishing talks to be held in Colombo postponed. Today is World Kidney Day. And the Battle of the Blues to commence today at the SSC. Discussions related to the Indo-Lanka fishermen's issue, which were scheduled to take place today in Colombo, has been postponed. When we contacted the Deputy Minister of Fisheries, Sarath Kumara, with regards to this matter, this is what he had to say.
The South Indian officials and representatives decided to cancel discussions that were to take place today. We made the necessary preparations from organizing their lodging, airline tickets, so we could get this off the ground. The Minister of Fisheries have now postponed the meetings to the 18th of this month. We have a doubt if Ms. Jayalalitha would have prompted the delay when taking into consideration the occasion in which the agreement was breached in the recent past. However, we are pushing to hold discussions at a state level on a later date.
Protests were held in several parts of the country yesterday. Let's take a look.
Several teacher trade unions and a group of parents carried out a protest in the Ridhigama town yesterday. The protesters demanded that proper legal action be taken in relation to the assault of the principal of Royal College in Dodam Gaslanda and 3 students. A lecturers' union staged a protest in front of the Isrupaya. The protesters demanded that solutions be provided for the salary anomalies and other discrepancies faced by training and science faculty lecturers. The union, to protect the rights of labourers, staged a protest in Kandy by obstructing the Hantana Uduvila road. The protest centred around the shortcomings of several officers of the Public Estate Development Authority. A group of nurses carried out a protest yesterday. They demanded that their next level of training not be obstructed. The protest took place close to the entrance of the nurses' training institution. A group of nurses of the Hambantota General Hospital and the members of the affiliated services engaged in a protest during their lunch hour yesterday. They protested against the proposed reduction in the duration of the 4-year training period for affiliated nursing services from 4 years to 3 years. A group of area residents of the Tisamarama Yoda Kandya area and a Buddhist priest engaged in a protest yesterday. They alleged that an officer of the district secretariat had sold a property which held an ancient structure to an outside individual.
As mentioned in your headlines this morning, postal voting for the upcoming Western and Southern Provincial Council elections will commence today.
The casting of postal votes will take place today and tomorrow. The casting of postal votes will take place at 4,253 centres that have been set up for this purpose at several government institutions. 112,321 individuals have qualified to cast the votes through this mechanism. The highest number of those casting postal votes is from the Gampha district. Those unable to cast their votes today and tomorrow may cast their vote on the 20th at the relevant district election secretariat offices.
Today is World Kidney Day. Celebrated on the second Thursday of March, the mission of World Kidney Day is to raise awareness of the importance of the kidney in relation to overall human health and to reduce the frequency and the impact of kidney diseases and its associated health problems worldwide. This year's theme is chronic disease and aging.
Medical professionals say that smoking and not drinking adequate amounts of water are some of the main causes of kidney-related diseases. They also highlight the importance of early treatment to ensure better chances of success. The Director General of Health Services, Dr. Paithamahi Palasilva, added that kidney diseases could be prevented by seeking treatment for high blood pressure and diabetes.
It is important for adults to monitor high blood pressure and take adequate medication if so. Furthermore, it is important to seek early treatment if they are suffering from diabetes. A message to the public by the Health Ministry would like to say that by taking preventive measures and early treatment for high blood pressure and diabetes as well as seeking medicine, advice from your doctor is important if you are to curb the spread of kidney-related diseases. The 135th Battle of the Blues between St. Thomas's College, Mount Lavinia and Royal College, Colombo will get underway at the SSC today. The encounter, which even two world wars could not halt, is the second oldest fixture in the world. The encounter between the two traditional rivals is older than the Ashes series between England and Australia and is indeed an unique event.
The Battle of the Blues, which first commenced in 1880, was equally won by both the Royalists and the Thomians 34 times. The Battle of the Blues ended in a draw 65 times, whereas last year the Royalists emerged victorious after a period of 5 years under the captaincy of David Padmanathan. For the first time in the Battle of the Blues history, a gold coin will be used as the toss for the cricket encounter. The Thomians will be spearheaded by the captain Madhushankar Ravichandra Kumar.
Well, we have a pretty good side this year. We have been working as a team and all our guys have been pumped up for the big match. We have been doing well throughout the season. Won 3 outrights and 7 first innings. Hope to give a good fight and win the big match this time.
We have a well-balanced side. Past 6 months we have been training and we have played about 15 matches, won 3 outrights and 7 first innings. And I am pretty confident that the boys will do well, and I am confident that we can win the match and bring the DSC Naga Shield back. And I won't underestimate the Royal side. They have done well in the season, and but our boys will do better than the Royal side because I am confident that they will do well.
Our players are in good form. We have practiced well and are prepared for the match. I just have one thing to say, that we gave our audience last year a good match. So this time as well we promise our audience a good match. Come and watch the match.
The Royal Thomian match historically is a match that stops the nation. It has a long history of tradition, 135 years. St. Thomas's, our rivals, are in really good form, and I would consider them as favourites going into the match. But I can assure you, our boys are fit and ready and willing to take up the challenge, and we have the shield and we will retain the shield by performing well.
On to some cycling news now. Tom Zelslegter of the Netherlands won the 4th stage of the Paris-Nice cycling race, with Thomas of Britain finishing 2nd to take the overall lead.
Tom Zelslegter of the Netherlands won the stage in a sprint finish ahead of the team Skyrider Thomas. Slater broke from the peloton on the last of the 4 moderate climbs, with only Welshman able to keep up. Thomas leads overall by 3 seconds from previous leader John Degenkolb of Germany, who finished 31st. Slater improved to 3rd overall, 4 seconds behind the double Olympic track gold medalist at the half mark of the 8th stage race. Thomas was handed the responsibility of leading Team Sky after defending champion Rishi Port was due to complete the Tirreno Adriatico race. Today the riders will race from Cresches to Roussan to River de Grier, with Team Sky aiming for a 3rd consecutive success after victorious by Port and Bradley Wiggins in the past 2 years.
Responsable des relations extérieures et communication, direction de scène, réseau Rhône-Alpes, Auvergne. Voilà le...
Well, that's a look at this edition of Newsfirst Primetime Sunrise. It was a pleasure having you with us and hope you have a great day ahead.
Hotline 0114-896-896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.